everybody, and welcome back to Virtual Art Class. This week, we are going to be talking about pumpkins. Now, I want everybody to think, what's the first thing you think of when you think of pumpkins? Now, you might think of going to a pumpkin patch. You might be thinking of Halloween, which is coming up very, very soon, where we use pumpkins. Maybe you think of pumpkin pie. Maybe you think of everything that has a scent of pumpkin. There's pumpkin candles, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin bread. Pumpkin is everywhere. Now, we today are going to be talking about pumpkins and where they come from and what we can use them for. And I want you to go ahead and think in your brain, if, the things that we do with pumpkins, can we make art with pumpkins? And can pumpkins be used in our drawings and paintings in art class? We are going to find out today. So now I want you to, if you haven't already clicked on our book for today, which is called It's Pumpkin Time, I want you to go ahead and pause the video right here and watch that and come back. Once we are done with our reading for the day, then we are going to jump into our project and we are going to be drawing our very own pumpkins. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and change up my setup and I will be back for our drawing today. All right, boys and girls, let's go ahead and get started on our pumpkin drawing today. Now, we've kind of covered in the book where pumpkins come from and different things that we use them for. One of the big things that we use pumpkins for in America is Halloween. We decorate our pumpkins, maybe you carve them or paint them. There's a bunch of different things you can do with them. But today we're going to be drawing our own kind of Halloween-inspired pumpkin. Maybe that has a little face on it. So follow along with me at home. We're going to be doing it a step at a time. I'm also going to be using a lot of the same art vocabulary that we've learned in the past couple weeks. We're going to be using a lot of shapes and different types of line with this drawing, okay? Now, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a big circle shape on your paper. And make sure it's very big, because I like it when our drawings are nice and big and they fill up the paper. There we go, just like that. That's not a perfect circle, but that's okay. Whoop, there you go. Okay, we got our circle down, and now we're gonna add a little square on top, and that's gonna be the stem of the pumpkin. All right, ready? Just gonna do a little square right on top. There we go. All right, let's add some eyes to our pumpkin. Now, if we're gonna draw eyes, I'm gonna add 2 smaller circles inside my pumpkin right here. All right, I've got 2 little circles in here, but I need to add the pupils or the dark parts of the eyes. So you can do this any way you want, but I'm just gonna add 2 little circles down here. 1, 2. Now these are gonna be the pupils of our eyes. All right, we got our 2 eyes, and now let's do a mouth. If I'm gonna draw a mouth, I'm gonna draw 2 little circles from one side to the other, just like this. And then I'm gonna connect them with a big happy smile, just like that, because I want this to be a very happy pumpkin. And if I want to add some teeth to my pumpkin right here, we're going to kind of do the same thing that we did. Remember when we were doing our sugar skulls a week or 2 ago? We're going to be doing the same thing. So on my smile line right here, I'm going to add some lines going straight up and down. This is going to give my pumpkin some teeth, just like that. And now he has 2 little teeth on the top and the bottom. Now if you want to add a nose, which you can, maybe you want to add a triangle shape for the nose. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. Another thing we need to add for the pumpkin is not perfectly round. It's not a perfect circle, because it kind of has some different lines and ridges in it. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to come down to the bottom of my pumpkin, and then I'm going to add some curved lines down here, so that I can show that I know that a pumpkin isn't perfectly round like a circle, because it does have these little ridges down here. And that'll give him something to sit on. So why don't we go ahead and add some grass or some dirt down here with a little squiggly line, just like that. Perfect. Okay. All right. that's all I'm gonna do for the line drawing, and now it is time to color it. So, my only rule with these is because we know that pumpkins are orange, so I need you to color the base part of the pumpkin orange, but if you want to add different colored eyes and cheeks and different stuff inside your pumpkin, you can absolutely do that. Now I'm going to pause the video for a second while I finish coloring my pumpkin, and then I will come back for the big reveal, okay? All right, the time has come for the big reveal. All right, are you ready to see my finished pumpkin? Ta-da! Yay! So I made sure that he was a nice bright orange, and I colored his cheeks, and I just kept his eyes and nose black, pretty simple. But I colored in the background too. Now, the background is what's behind our object. So you can see my pumpkin is right here, and he's sitting in the grass, and I've got a gray sky behind him. So I've colored in the whole picture. So the only white left on this whole picture are the whites of his eyes, and I colored everything else. So this is our finished pumpkin drawing. Yay! Turned out so cute. I hope you guys have enjoyed this project. Now, remember, boys and girls, to save everything that you make with me, because everything you make is important, okay? And take a picture of it and post it onto Schoology, or send me an email or a message if you ever have any problems, okay? All right, that is it for this week's Boys and Girls. Give yourself a little round of applause, and I will see you next week, okay? Bye!